Hey y'all, it's your girl Royce again. Ooh. So I am actually on my way to go preview a property for an out-of-town client. It don't really matter how I look. I'm just going to show them the neighborhood. So don't judge me, y'all. Today has been a busy day, but very productive day actually, and I'm pretty proud of myself because I took another step in the right direction when it comes to this journey I'm on as far as transitioning into something that I feel will be closer to my calling. So let me tell you what I did today. So I was able to connect with a mentor, and she has been a godsend because she's been putting me in contact with a lot of very important people who can actually have the ability to kind of take on some of these things that I'm trying to do and actually, put me in a position to teach, because I think it is my calling. I feel like to actually teach home ownership, but not the traditional classes that we see every day where you go and you sit in a class with the realtor and a mortgager or a loan officer, and they sit there and they just talk to you about the process, and you just listen for an hour and a half to 2 hours and ask questions and then you go home. No, this is a more interactive course where you'll be going along for more than okay, let's back up. This isn't your typical home ownership course that I'm pitching. I think my destiny or my purpose is to educate people on home ownership, but not just in the sense where you're buying a house or you're fulfilling the American dream by becoming a homeowner, but more so to help build wealth. And I want to start doing that at a younger age. I want to educate people on the possibilities, because I know, but before buying my first house, even while I was still a realtor, it just seemed such a impossible feat. Like, it was just so major. It just felt so hard. It felt so overwhelming. It just felt so confusing. So I'm trying to make homeownership more accessible. And I feel like the biggest route or the most impactful route to doing that is by educating people, because I feel like there's a lot of misinformation. There's a lot of fear around the whole process of homeownership, and it doesn't have to be. So I am in the process of transitioning from, and I still going to do sales. I don't think, selling houses is not something that I want to just fully avoid, but I want to transition to where I'm focused more on educating. And so, in keeping along that line in this journey, I've been challenging myself to put myself in rooms and talk to people who can actually make this dream a reality. And so, my mentor, who I'm working with, she put me in contact with a local technical college director, and I reached out to them for a meeting, and they actually gave me a meeting, y'all. And so I had the meeting today where I pitched my Clear-to-Close Homeownership Academy. I've been working on it for quite a while. I have a whole plan for how I want to do it. It's a series of 11 to 12 classes, and it's not just teaching home buying 101 or financing, but you go into more depth where you're learning about homeowners insurance, you're learning about inspections, you're learning about the title company and their role if you need a title company, or if your state is a title company state. New construction, we're talking about estate planning, we're talking about so many different topics, and each topic will be covered in depth so that you fully understand that process. And the meeting went well. I was very nervous. Y'all know I said a special prayer before I had that meeting, and God took the wheel, because I know how I am. When I get nervous, I start just rambling, and I caught myself each time. And I actually took the time to do research. I will tell y'all, one of the biggest feedbacks that I got when I did my pitch, now, this is the first time I've ever pitched something like this. Normally the old Royce will wait for opportunities and then feel like the opportunity is too big or I'm too small for it. And I actually reached out to them to pitch it. And one of the things they said was really good that I did, was I took the time to research their college and find the pain points, look for a need for why they would need what I was providing. I didn't just go and pitch them blindly and waste their time. I talked to their students. I was able to get the demographics as far as like, you know, how many students they have at their school, the courses that they teach, and then kind of align that with my goal of teaching them home ownership and financial literacy. And so it went well. I'm so proud of myself. I was so scared and nervous. I want to say I was talking super fast, but I was able to tone it down, answer all their questions. They had questions that I didn't even know, so I took notes on it to make sure that next time I'm able to have those answers up front, because the goal is I want to make this course something that's offered at multiple colleges, right? I want to reach people while they're young before they make the financial mistakes that you make when you get out of college, because you already have this student loan. I mean, if you're lucky or blessed, you know, you got a scholarship, but a lot of us have student loans. I have still student loans that I hopefully one day will pay off once all of this explodes. But my main goal is just to educate the people. And I feel like if I had a lot of the information that I know now sooner, then I would be a lot further than I am now. And so my goal is to reach people and not just educate them on home ownership, but financial literacy. As part of my course, like, I'm going to be offering budgeting, personal credit. These are all things you need to know when you get out of college that they don't teach you in school. And I want to be able to provide that. So, man, I feel so good. Like, I know I don't have it yet. They're supposed to be calling me back to like let me know if my course is something that they want to move forward with. But I'm just proud of myself for taking that leap and betting on me. Doing it scared. And I encourage everyone listening to this vlog that just do it anyway. You know, trust in God that if it's for you, it will be for you. He won't let it pass you by. He'll give you everything you need to succeed. And so I don't have all the answers to everything, but I'm proud of myself for just doing it. And I actually walked away, you know, I was able to listen to the questions they asked so that next time when I pitch another school, I'll have answers to that, and I'll just build on the skills that I'm learning. You will never get that if you don't just step out and try. Just do it. You know, worst thing they can do is say no. And the answer is always no if you don't even try. So I'm excited. I'm really excited for the future. I'm hoping that this year would be a 180. I feel like God is going to do his suddenly in my life. And although things are very challenging right now, like financially, just emotionally, mentally, it's just a lot going on right now. But I am staying focused on my goals, and I'm trusting God that he's going to pull me through. He has always done it some way, somehow. He's always been on time. And although, you know, I worry still, but I know that everything is going to work out for the better, and I'm excited about it. And I look forward to the future. So I just wanted to share that today. It's been a very productive day. Oh, also,